Hi everyone. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I was coming with a vlog this week and probably one of my last ones for a while. Like I said, I'm taking some time off. Um, Got to concentrate a little bit more on the pregnancy and the stuff that's going on with that. And just sort of doing, again, some stuff, just sort of easing back a little bit from social media. I've eased back again before and came back a little bit, but I'd like to ease back again. I'm still finding that as much as I like it, there's lots of stuff that I don't like about it and would rather sort of not have to be involved with, especially with all the stuff that's going on in my own real life. And but today I'm going to talk a little bit because I've been talking a little bit about, you know, going forth in life and making your way forward to do what it is that you'd like to do. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about purpose and kind of well usually I talk from my perspective because I don't really know what your purpose is. I don't even know if you're trying to find it. I don't know if you're wondering. I don't know if you have it, but you're just scared to make the move. I don't really know. But I'm going to talk a little bit about purpose and what purpose means about what purpose actually means to me. Now, I'm a Christian. I've been a Christian now for 10 years. So, really, for me, much of my purpose comes through what it is that God needs for me to do. And at different times of my life, it's different things. When I was a student in college, my purpose was to be a student. That's what it was, and stuff. And I had a lot of fun and met a lot of great people and did a lot of fun stuff. But really, my purpose was to be a student. That was the purpose. And purpose is not, I know people think, oh, well, purpose means you're doing something great and, really awesome and big. Well, there are millions of people in the world, and we all can't do these really big things and stuff. And that's not really the point of everybody's life, is to do this big grandiose thing. Now there are people who do big grandiose things, but there are also people who do maybe things that are not noticeable, that are small, but that are really wonderful, important things to the people that they do them with, and stuff. For somebody that maybe is a teacher, or for somebody that maybe is a policeman, or for somebody that's maybe a mom or a dad or a grandparent or whatever, and stuff. Whatever that is, it's part of a purpose. And so this year, after I stopped working teaching, I really did, I was really wondering where it was that God wanted me to go from teaching. I knew teaching was done. That purpose of my life, that part of my life was over. I learned what it is that I needed to learn, and it was time for me to go forth. But I wasn't really sure. And so I was watching something one day, and someone said, well, part of your purpose, as a Christian, was just to be a happy Christian, just a happy, joyous Christian. If you can do that, you're doing something really good towards God's purpose and stuff. And I thought, yeah, that's right. Even if I'm not doing anything else, if I can be a happy, joyous Christian, then that's a really wonderful goal to attain and a good purpose. So as I'm going about doing this, and then we decide to try to have a baby, and now that I'm having a baby, my purpose now, that I know that God has given me, is to be a mom. That's it, you know. To focus on being a mom and being right now a healthy pregnant diabetic. Now, I'm also a wife, and I'm also a daughter, and I'm also a sister, and an aunt, and a friend, and all that stuff encompasses in. But this is a really important thing to me, and I think about it, with lots of reverence. This is my child. It is to me, it is a gift, and stuff. And so, since it is a gift, I have to have good stewardship over the gift. So that means that there are things that I need to be doing to prepare myself to be a parent, and stuff. Also, it's going to be a wife and be a parent at the same time. This is my purpose right now. And whatever your purpose is, I have friends that are traveling around the world. Some are writing books, some are being moms and dads. Some are starting new careers, and stuff. Whatever it is that you're doing, You need to think about it in that way. What you're doing for me and what I do right now to me is I do what it is that I'm trying to do what it is that God asked me to do, you know, to trust him and be obedient to him. I'm not too much worried about what people are doing or what people are saying or whatever. My relationship with God is my own. It's very personal and stuff. Now, if you have another belief system, that's fine. I have nothing against that, but this is my belief system. And so that part of my life is very important to me and stuff, and it reaches into every other part of my life, because for me to know what to do, I have to ask. I have to ask and follow God. He's the one that made me. He's really the only one that knows what purpose there is for me. Now, right now, it's to be a mom and stuff. At some other point, I can't be a mom of a small child or a child, that I need to take care of forever. At some point, I will have to let this child go. This child will be an adult, and I'll have to let it go. And then there'll be another purpose for me at that point. I may have purposes in between this and stuff, but the real big focus is being a parent, being part of my family, being a wife and stuff, and taking care of, myself and my body so I can be here to be a parent and take care of this child. How do you figure out and find your purpose? Like I say, for me, since I'm a Christian, I go straight to the source and stuff. But whatever it is you need to do, you can find it. And remember, it's not always going to come the way you think it's going to come. And you're not always going to have a prayer answered the way you think it ought to be answered. God works in really mysterious ways, in different ways. So he may answer a prayer in a way that you just didn't think about it. So you have to really think outside of the box and stuff. Now, my thought was never that I'd be a mom. Never, never, never. It was never that I'd be a mother and stuff. That was never any part of whatever plan I had. But see, as usual, you have plans. God has other plans, and his plans are way more, they're better and more vital and more important than the plans you have. Now, you certainly may have a dream in your mind of things that you want to do and stuff. And God may be a part of, making that dream happen. God is probably a part of making that dream happen. But it may happen differently than you think and stuff. He gives us dreams and those thoughts for a reason. But things may turn out a little bit different. Now, there are many times that I wasn't really living on purpose or toward my purpose or going toward. Those were some hard and tough times. Although I learned a lot through those times, those were hard and they were tough times and stuff. But I'm glad I learned really wonderful lessons through those times. And the best part now is that I have this purpose and that, it may not be spectacular to everybody else. And I'm not really setting the world on fire or anything and stuff. But for this child, it will be really important. For my family, it'll be really important, and stuff. And so working on the thing that God wants me to work on will be important to him. Whether it's important to everybody else doesn't really matter. The people that matter for it to be important, it will be important too. And so I'm not really doing all this stuff. I'm not traveling. I'm not writing books or anything like that, and I'm not saying anything about that. For people that are doing that, I'm happy for them. If that's the purpose, if that's the way they're going forth and moving forth in their life, I'm happy, I'm happy for you and stuff, and I'm glad it's that way for you and stuff. But right now, for me, this is purpose for me and stuff. And so I'm really thrilled about all this happening and stuff. And I'm trying to take care of myself physically and mentally to make sure that, I'm the best possible mother and wife that I can possibly be and stuff. Now, there may be a time many years from now when this child is on their own and they're living their own life and, out in college or having their own family. And then it'll be a time for me to be purposeful about something else. But right now, this is the thing that's purposeful for me. Whew. Goodness, I heard something. Oh, okay. right now this is the thing that's purposeful for me, and the thing that's really important for me to sort of do and stuff. So I'm really happy and thrilled about doing this thing and focusing on this purpose and asking God for guidance to, what it is that I need to do the next day and the day after that, keeping my focus on Him, to trust and, to have faith. And, really I don't really ever know what to say to people about my life, and stuff. Because most people may think, well, most of the days I'm home because, I'm tired trying to take care of myself. So most of the days I'm home, and most people would think, oh, you ought to be really bored, or But this is like the best time of my life. I can't think of a time where I've been more at peace. I've been more joyful. Um, I've been more thankful, than these moments. And I'm thinking, as time goes on, it's just going to get better and better and better. Now, that does not mean that every day of my life is sunshine and roses. There are tough times and there are tough things to go through. I'm still a married person, still have to work on being a married person and stuff. And I still have to work on health issues, and there's still other stuff for me to do. But in the scheme of things, this is really the happiest time. Well, that's not saying I won't have happier times. I probably will have times way more thrilling than the times I'm having right now and stuff. That's the wonderful thing, is to look forward to something in life. But right now, I'm enjoying this present moment. I'm enjoying sort of this thing of being pregnant and all the amazing things that are happening right now to my body as it grows another life and all this sort of stuff. So I'm really thrilled at this time and this purpose and what God has given me to do, and stuff. It's something I never thought I would do, something I thought maybe I wasn't even capable of doing. And, he showed me that yes, I am, that he can help me and aid me and, see about me, and do stuff that people would think would be impossible. Even I would think would be impossible and stuff. And so it's that sort of thing for me to kind of let people know that what it is you're thinking about, that what it is that you're feeling like you're purposing for, what it is that your dreams that you've had or whatever, those things can happen, but you have to move forward for them to happen. You have to move. You can't stay in the same spot, and you can't always be comfortable. And I'm not saying, when I say stay in the same spot, I don't mean you like stay in the same city. I just mean stay in the same kind of realm, and stuff. You can't always be comfortable. Sometimes you have to move beyond your comfort zone to do some of the things that it is that you think that you've been purposed to do. Finding your purpose is, sort of it's something that you have to do on your own and in your own way. As I say, it may not be the same thing forever. You may not have the same purpose all of your life. Those things may change. They may vary from time to time and from moment to moment. You'll have different stages of your life where you have different purposes and stuff. But it's to embrace that and embrace the experience and not be freaked out about something changing or being different, and stuff. Yes, I do get a tad worried sometimes about being a parent and how you gonna do this, what's gonna school you gonna send. I mean, you do sort of do that sort of stuff. But really, because I'm a believer and because I know that God knows what's best for me, what's best for my family, what's best for this baby, is that I always have a source to go to ask, well, what is it that we should be doing? How should we go forward? What should be happening and stuff. And there's guidance for me and stuff, and I'm thankful for that guidance in my life and stuff. So for your purpose, just figure, go ahead and think about it. If you're a believer, you know ask God. He knows. He made you, so nobody knows the product like the maker and stuff. And listen for, because it's a lot of different things at a lot of different points and in a lot of different ways, and it'll show you something and teach you something about yourself and about God. that you probably didn't know and stuff. And it's amazing when you do what it is that He needs for you to do. It's much better than any other life you could ever think of. And I'm so thankful and so thrilled about this life and what's happening and what's going to happen and stuff. It's hard to it just is. It's hard to put into words. Uh, it is it is absolutely amazing and wondrous. So until I come back again, I'll probably tell you what kind of baby, what the gender of the baby is that we're having. I'm wishing everybody lots of blessings and as they go forth into their lives, into the things that they've been wanting, to the things that they've been dreaming about, and to the purposes that they know that they have for themselves. I'm just praying for you and sending you blessings for those things that you find the joy and the peace that you need to move and go forth and let go of things from the past that don't matter anymore, that aren't part of your future, that you should let go and hang on to what's what's moving forward, what's going forward and enjoying the present moment, no matter how it comes. Just reveling in that and living, not just surviving, but living uh, this life. We're so infinitely blessed, and we never take any acknowledgement of. We're never grateful for and stuff. How blessed we are, how much we have, and So right now, I'm just taking a moment of just thankful gratefulness for the overwhelming blessings that I have of people and of circumstances and spiritual blessings and every possible thing that I could be blessed with, and hoping that I can be a good steward over what God has purposed me with, the little peanut. Um, I will talk to everybody later, and blessings to you all. And I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, bye.